right up. The Hornets. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And now Washington starting group. Chauncey Billups out there with Mitchell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Home in the paint. And it's Washington's ball. On the wing, Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Hardaway passes to Jordan. Out to Porzingis. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Chris Anderson.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Anderson kicks to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Anderson finds Woken. And 3 from Jordan. Miller grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Mitchell.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Here's Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Anderson with the block.
And how about the denial there by Anderson? He anticipated that shot and erased it.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And at last, they get one to fall.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, Michael Jordan.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Hardaway kicks to Jordan. Anderson dishes to Jordan. Fades away. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right side, Porzingis. Hardaway against Mitchell. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Porzingis.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Hornets trail by 7. And he drives in. Here's Jordan. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Rockets.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The Hornets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the Hornets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Luol Deng is checked in for Miller. Outside Deng. For 3, Mitchell. Hornets with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Jordan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Back to Billups. Holmgren the screen. And that one's good by Giannis.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And that one, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chris Anderson is checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Hardaway. And a change for the Wizards. Ellis is checked in for Chauncey Billups. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on ball. Here's Ellis. That one misses. Good D by Jordan. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Claxton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The drive by Ellis. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. You look at Jordan, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
He's so proud of holding the #1 spot because he takes pride in that. Being regarded as one of the NBA's stingiest perimeter defenders means more to him than anything he does on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Allen comes in for Wilkins, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Jordan. That one misses. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Connects in the foul line jumper. Giannis has got 8.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Ball, the pass to Anderson. Outside, LaVine. A miss that time would have put him up.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get the rebound. Holmgren banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Ball. Back to Levine. Takes the three. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got his second basket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Turner's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Monte Ellis. Pass to Mitchell. Off target with his three.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Levine's shot is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Mitchell passes to Billups. And again, Washington no good. Allen left side. Outside Ball. Levine for 3, and no good in the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Ellis. Turner is out there with Hot Rod Williams. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Dang in at the 3 slot. And the Wards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Yes, the hammer from Levine. That is an electric athlete.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Pass the ball. Now here's Allen. Off target from 3-point range. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Wizards lead. Ball kicks to Rodman. Right side Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And that's a smart play from Levine. He understands how to get the defender in the air.
Miller's checked in for Washington. And so Levine nails both of them. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Hardaway's checked in for the Hornets. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And that one's good by Billups.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's Levine, rebounded by the Wizards. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. Dang for three. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Charlotte making some changes. Wilkins comes in for Zach LaVine. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Ball. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Miller. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Phillips kicks to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Billups. Wizards passing it around. To the inside. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Jordan's shot is off, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Billups kicks to Miller. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists now in this one. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hardaway.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell outside for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Miller kicks to Williams. Turner for 3. Rodman with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Wilkins. Outside Hardaway. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
Phillips, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hardaway finds Jordan. And Billups pulls it down.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Rodman. And another miss by Washington.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Dominique Wilkins shooting. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. Charlotte making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Washington. Deng comes in for Chauncey Billups. Mitchell kicks to Deng. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Jordan dishes to Wilkins. 1:49 left now here in the second. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Anderson. And it's Porzingis in for Rodman. And then for Washington, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Turner. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Luol Deng. Here's Jordan. Here's Hardaway. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
To the paint. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Billups. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's Jordan. Washington with the rebound. Out to the right wing, and the wide open shot from Billups. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Jordan passes to Wilkins. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wilkins has got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Jordan to the middle with 4 seconds on the clock.
Wizards foul. Brandon Miller.
For Charlotte, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
Losing Brunson, they're missing a great distributor, a leader on this team. His value goes beyond what you see at the box score.
Yeah, he's the heart and soul. I mean, at least part of it. Big, big blow.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And here are the Hornets now. Porzingis is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Wilkins in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Jordan kicks to Wilkins. Back to Jordan. Up top, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Shoots it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jordan's got the first points of the second half here for the Hornets. Washington trailing. Miller outside. Pass to Holmgren. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Tries again. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Hits the jumper in space. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Mitchell against Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 5 assists tonight.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. Could be lights out.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Wizards. They're much further down the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Wizards, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortune.
Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Wizards 5th.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Here's Hardaway. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Miller, the pass to Holmgren. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hardaway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. From deep, Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 6 assists in the game. Hardaway dishes to Jordan. To Porzingis, over onto Antetokounmpo. Porzingis can't hit. Wizards leading by 4. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Hardaway against Billups. Hardaway passes to Claxton. Porzingis kicks to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. Over Billups. Hardaway, no good. Here's Washington now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mitchell. Billups with a screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Jordan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Giannis dishes to Billups. Mitchell is screen on Hardaway. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
And as he adds strength, Holmgren will only get more dangerous on the glass.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Hardaway. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Deng's checked in. Here's LaVine. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Shot from the top of the key. Rebound, Wilkins.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
He shoots again. LaVine. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Down low. Holmgren with the steal. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. LaVine passes to Claxton. Back to LaVine. Antetokounmpo with the steal in transition. Here come the Wizards. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Deng kicks to Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Now Claxton. Good D by Holmgren. Levine against Mitchell. Loads it up for Giannis. Can't finish off the line. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Levine, good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Billups. Billups has got his 8th assist in the game.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Levine. That one doesn't go. Good D by Mitchell. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 15 points.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Ball surveying the defense. Zingas high post. Giannis is there. Now here's Levine. Covered by Mitchell. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Levine. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Wizards leading by 10. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Hot Rod Williams out there with Deng. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Turner. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. He doesn't hit that one. The Hornets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Hardaway passes to Levine. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Mitchell passes to Deng. Williams against Rodman. Williams dishes to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Hardaway kicks to Levine. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Wilkins.
In for Charlotte, number 23.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Jordan passes to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 11. Miller outside. Rodman grabs the miss. On From the wing, Jordan. He's covered by Dang.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Mitchell. Anderson with the block. Mitchell against Jordan. Out to Hardaway. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Holmgren's checked in.
Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell left side. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Jordan against Dang. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And here's Miller outside. And Turner stays with it. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Jordan. Good on the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Wizards. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and they get it back. Holmgren finds Miller. Mitchell with it, the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards. Mitchell against Hardaway. Now Levine makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Turner. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hardaway dishes to Anderson. Holmgren with the steal. Levine against Mitchell. Over Levine. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Hornets trail by 12. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Charlotte. Porzingis is coming in for Anderson, and Wilkins subbed in for Dennis Rodman. And then for Washington, Giannis comes in for Turner. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Luol Deng. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Both free throws good from Wilkins.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Antetokounmpo against Wilkins. Here's Holmgren. Hornets with the rebound. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And the Wizards with possession. Here's Billups. Lays it up off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Wizards foul. Chet Holmgren. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Billups with the drive. Takes it off the glass. 11 points for Chauncey Billups.
Such a savvy player. Billups senses his opportunity there and just takes it.
Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. So it's Washington now. 6-point lead. Hardaway against Billups. Porzingis with the block. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Outside, Porzingis. Basket good.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Giannis. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porzingis. Levine against Mitchell. Levine kicks to Wilkins. Rebound by the Wizards. Billups has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell outside. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. And here's Giannis from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Jordan the pass to Levine. Michael Jordan on the wing. Covered by Miller. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution for
Here's Billups. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Left side Hardaway. Jordan outside. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Washington. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And so they foul intentionally.
Penny Hardaway. Fifth personal foul. 15 foul.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Chauncey Billups. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So it's the Wizards with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.